Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sunny of Sunrise 75 channel, and I'm also the focal person of Gender and Development in SDO Marikina. And tonight, pag-uusapan natin syempre ang ilan sa mga common misconceptions sa anti-violence against women and their children. Of course, that's part of an act made in 2004. At of course, before we proceed, I'd like to give credit to the Philippine Commission on Women for the documents which were prepared for the different topics, especially on Magna Carta of Women, and this one, Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. And also to the other writers about gender and development, whose work may be included in some of my discussions on gender and development. Thank you very much to you. As we continue, ladies and gentlemen, on 9262, that's Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004, let's talk about the cycle of violence and the myths of violence against women and their children. So, ibabahagi natin ito, no? And before we start, I would like to share to you first the meaning of the words violence, and the other one is about the word myth. Of course, when we talk about violence, basically we're talking about actions that cause pain and suffering, of course. And when we talk about myths, we're talking about common misconceptions, common false beliefs, no, na ating pinaniniwalaan, pero ito pala ay mali, no? So, before we go to the very meat of 9262, Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004, let's proceed first to ano ba ang mga pinaniniwalaan tungkol sa violence against women and their children. Okay? So, dito muna tayo. Ayan. So, let me check para hindi tayo masyado, para kita yung ating presentation. Let's begin. Myth number 1. Anong sabi dito? A man can do whatever he wants to his wife. O kung ikaw ang babae, sawang babae, o sabihin natin, vice versa. Kung ikaw naman ang asawang lalaki, ikaw ba ipapayag that someone can do whatever he wants or she wants to the wife or the husband? No? Okay. So, of course, because we're talking about violence against women and children, a man can do whatever he wants to his wife. So, what's the answer there? The truth is, no man has the right to beat his wife. Totoo naman yun. Nothing a woman does gives a man the right to hurt her, even if he thinks she deserves it, even if she herself thinks she deserves it. So, may mga tao kasi na hanggang ngayon, ang pag meron kang nagawang mali, kahit wala, pag gusto kang saktan, ay deserve mo na saktan ka, no? Siyempre, kung kayo ay mag-partner, mag-asawa, so parang yung iba may karapatan ng saktan ka kasi mag-asawa kayo. But it says here that nothing a woman does gives a man the right to hurt her, even if he thinks she deserves it, even if she herself thinks she deserves it. Kahit isipin nila na deserve mo yung saktan. Sa akin, hindi pwedeng ganun. And then, kahit siya mismo, no, yung babae, iniisip niya na she deserves to be beaten. Ay, hindi ako papayag ng ganun. So, no man has the right to beat his wife. Okay? At maraming pagkakataon minsan na bakit nangyayari sa atin ng isang bagay, dahil marami din ang dahilan. Maaring dahil tinatanggap natin, nagiging bahagi na ng pangyayari ng sistema at parang wala tayong ginagawang sabihin natin, sinasabi nating no at hindi natin tinatanggap yung ganong klaseng mga practices, no? We have to learn how to say no. And enough is enough. So, kailangan sabihin natin yun. Hindi pwedeng tayo ay sasawalang bahala at magiging silent tayo sa ganung mga pangyayari. We have to say no. Okay? Next, myth number 2. He wouldn't beat her if he didn't love her so much. May mga paniniwala kasi na kapag mahal na mahal mo ang partner mo, yung pananakit sa kapwa, sa partner ay bahagi ng pagmamahal. My God, he wouldn't beat her if he didn't love her so much. Pero my God, sa akin hindi pwede ang ganito. Bakit? The truth is, beating is not a sign of love. Saan ka naman nakakita na kapag ikaw ay mahal na mahal ay lagi kang sinasaktan? May mga ganun pa bang pag-iisip hanggang sa ngayon? Sinauna pa yon. Love means showing respect and kindness. Siyempre, pag sinabi nating pag-ibig yan, totoong pagmamahal, dapat pinapakita dyan. Kung mahal natin ang isang tao, ipakita natin yung respeto. At ipakita natin yung pagiging mabuti doon sa tao. Di ba? Because we love the person. So, hindi pwede nating saktan ang taong ating minamahal. Dapat pakitaan natin ng respeto at pagiging mabuti sa ating sa isang taong ating minamahal. Okay? So, let's now proceed to myth number 3. Only ignorant men beat their wives. O, dahil walang alam, di nakapag-aral, kaya sinasaktan ang kanilang mga asawa, mga partners nila. Totoo ba to? The truth is, violence is not just a problem of poverty and ignorance. So, ang pananakit, pag-inflict ng suffering and pain ay hindi lang ito usapin ng kahirapan at pagiging walang alam or ignorante. Hindi lang ito usapin ng ganon. Dahil, violence can happen in any home, rich or poor, educated or less educated, in the city or in the rural areas. So, ang pananakit ay nangyayari sa kahit saang tahanan. Kahit tahanan man yan ng mga mayayaman o mahihirap. Tahanan ng mga nakapag-aral at hindi nakapag-aral. At maging yan man ay nasa syudad o nasa mga rural areas. Ang pananakit ay pwedeng mangyari. At nakikita natin yan sa mga balita. No? Nakikita natin yan sa mga balita. In fact, of course, hindi lang nangyayari yan dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. Marami pang mga pangyayari sa iba't ibang lipunan, sa iba't ibang bahagi ng daigdig. Lalo na doon sa mga lugar na hindi pa masyadong balanse ang pagtingin tungkol sa mga kababaihan at mga kalalakihan. Let's continue. Myth number 4. It's just because he drinks. So, meron pang mga paniniwala na dahil lasing, dahil nakainom, kaya nakakapanakit ng kapwa. So, hindi ko lang lubos maisip na kapag lasing tayo, minsan, di ko alam kung yung iba talaga ay nagiging unconscious dahil lasing. Kasi na-experience ko din niya pero hindi naman ako naging unconscious. Alam ko ang aking ginagawa. Or ginagamit na lang na alibi na dahilan para at least hindi mapahiya. So, anong totoo tungkol dito? Let's see. So, it says here that alcohol does not cause violence. It often makes it worse. So, hindi ang dahilan ay dahil umiinom tayo, no? Pero sa totoo lang, kapag syempre lasing, mas nagiging worse, mas nagiging matindi ang pananakit if ever that is done, especially kapag nakainom. Violence is also common in places where people do not drink alcohol. So, ayon din sa pag-aaral, ang violence ay nangyayari din sa mga lugar. Kahit doon sa mga lugar na hindi naman commonly umiinom ng mga alcoholic drinks ang mga tao. So, it can happen also whether we are in the influence of alcohol or not. Okay. So, myth number 5. It's their business. It's not right to interfere with private affairs of couple. Alam nyo, ito nangyayari ito dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. Isa sa mga dahilan bakit minsan pinapakinggan na lang, walang ginagawang aksyon, no? Kapag may mga asawa, ay may mga lalaki o asawang lalaking nananakit kasi iniisip ng ilan na dahil mag-asawa sila, that's their private affairs. That is their business, no? We don't have to interfere with the private affairs of the couple. Kaya lang, hindi totoo yun. Why? Because the truth is, violence is not just a family matter. So, hindi lang ito usapin ng pamilya ang pananakit, no? Many women are hurt or killed. At dahil dyan, maraming nasasaktang mga kababaihan at namamatay, violence is a social and community health problem. So ito ay usaping panlipunan, and it is also a community health problem. Kaya meron tayong responsibilidad na makialam. Kaya hindi lang ito private and family affair or family matter, because it's a social and community health problem. Ayan. So, number 6. Okay? It's best for the children if she stays with him. He can still be a good father to them. So, kahit sinasaktan, okay na lang, wag maghiwalay, dyan ka lang kasi may mga anak ka. So, mas makakabuti na kahit sinasaktan ka, wag kayong maghiwalay, dyan ka lang, tiisin mo yan para sa kapakanan ng iyong mga anak. Okay, so let's see. So, it's not always better for the family when a woman stays with a violent man. Siyempre naman, kahit sa akin, partner ko, tapos sasaktan ako, hindi na. I have to say no. Or, hindi mo na ako makikitang muli. He is teaching the children terrible wrong ways to deal with their feelings and about how women should be treated. Ang hirap noon, no? Na kahit nasasaktan ka na, hindi ka titiisin mo na lang, no? Hindi ka aalis, no? At simply because kayo nga ay mag-asawa, no? At kahit nakikita ng mga anak na hirap ka rin, lagi kang sinasaktan. So it's a terrible wrong way to deal with their feelings and about how women should be treated. Hindi maganda sa mata ng mga anak na ganun ang nangyayari sa kanilang nanay, at hindi rin maganda ang binibigay nitong ideya na kailangan tiisin lang at magtiis kung anong sitwasyon na meron yung mga nanay, yung mga kababaihan, no? Kung wala rin tayong gagawin, magiging biktima tayo at magiging tuloy-tuloy ang mga ito. So, what else? So, he is not being good to his children if he is beating their mother or them. That's true. Kailan ba naging mabuti ang isang tatay kung sinasaktan niya ang kanyang asawa, yung nanay, at saka yung mga anak? No? So, hindi ko makita kung saan ang ikakabuti nun. Bugbog sarado. Life is so inconvenient and miserable kapag ganyan yung ating partner, asawa, no? At katulad ng binanggit ko kanina, ang mga ito ay mga common misconceptions in relation to Republic Act 9262 on Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004, o itong ating Anti-VAW-C. Yan ay unang bahagi pa lang, mga kaibigan, at meron pa tayong mga pag-uusapan, mga salient points sa batas na ito. So I'd like to invite all of you to check on the part 2 of our discussion tungkol na sa laman, the salient points of the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. So muli, this is Sunny Cortez of SDO Marikina, Gender and Development Focal Person. And this is Sunny Cortez of Sunrise 75 Channel. Doon sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe at gustong tingnan ang mga susunod pa nating mga videos on gender and development. So please subscribe. You can also like and share the videos, especially doon sa mga focal persons na pwedeng makatulong doon sa kanilang mga eskwelahan sa pagpapatupad ng gender and development. So magtulungan po tayo para tuloy-tuloy na matuto ang bawat isa sa tamang pagtrato at pantay na pagtrato sa bawat isa. Sa pagbibigay ng pagkakataon sa bawat isa at sa pagbibigay din ng benepisyo sa bawat isa sa kanilang contribution or participation in the society. Thank you very much everyone, and bye for now.